change, often positive, bringing us to a higher state of understanding ourselves and the world. Other times, dragging us down to points in which we feel disconnected to our self-identity and our reality. Like snowflakes lightly falling to land gently on an early winter sidewalk, they glide through the air, each unique, only to land and disappear with no trace, melting, dissolving. I was that snowflake, having landed in Toronto. When I came to Toronto, I left my role as teacher, my home, friends, and family in the United States. I followed along in my husband's wake. I arrived, no connections, purposeless. I was a drifting snowflake, everything new, unfamiliar. I longed for familiar faces. The moments of recognizing a face on the street seemed to be so far away. Funny how those times now seem so important, where once they were so common. I yearned to be familiar again, hear someone call my name from inside the grocery store, across the street, in the park. I spent hours online looking for jobs and sending resumes, waiting anxiously for responses. None came. My spirit felt like it was sucked down a tunnel. My mojo had vanished. I was a walking ghost, turning the knobs of this new place to find a door that opened. I made a decision. Around the corner from my house was Spruce Court School. I woke up one morning, marched over, and timidly announced to the principal that I am a teacher, new to the city, and able to volunteer. She embraced the idea. My heart leaped. I then met Sandy, the school librarian and ESL teacher. Her eager acceptance of my interest in teaching ESL was the medicine I needed. I taught writing to students new to Canada, like me. I understood our common history. They wrote about experiences of coming to Canada. Their experiences and tales were defined, which were often my story, leaving home unwillingly, making their way in unfamiliar territory, bringing me to tears. They came through confidently and growing. Their lesson became my lesson. Suddenly, I had a place to be. I walked into the school to hear a welcoming, "Hello, Sally." Students began to know me by name. I recorded their stories on my podcast for people around the world to hear. They spoke of transitions. Each pause in a voice created empathy with their struggle to adapt and understand the change. These students gave me as much as I had given them. Purpose replaced my alienation. The city now felt a little more familiar. Walking in the neighborhood, I now would hear my name in the shout and wave of a child across the street. "Hi, Mrs. Rafson." I waved back.